Hey everybody, I just wanted to hop on and make a quick video. Uh, some new techniques were discovered while getting ready for the 0.2.2 speedrunning event, and just this week the any percent record had been knocked down from a minute and 4 seconds to about 37 seconds, which is a huge change. And that's due to a new technique that was found by Praise Big Dog. And then with some testing, I found a place where you could use it that made a very significant time save. And then we went ahead and see what we can do with that. So I'll be showing you the new technique here, and then going over how it can be used in the runs. And this is it here. So if you are charging, you charge for a certain amount of time, and then when you're done, you continue your normal movement. Now, it's been discovered that if you release the movement stick and have no input when you leave your charge state, you maintain your full momentum and can continue, and you continue to travel a lot farther. But if you hold down, you're actually clamped by your maximum movement speed. So that means if you're holding over while you're charging, you're not getting as much distance out of it as if you were to release it. So this leads you to be able to jump much further horizontally than we could before. Now, after playing around with it for a couple of days and really seeing what we could do, basically, aside from just optimizing some areas, such as across the mushroom taps here, are a little easier to navigate, being able to change up how far you dash when you do, the only significant change that we've found is for the end of level jump. And before, it had been believed that you needed all 3 power-ups in order to finish the game. This is no longer the case. As long as you're familiar with the praise big jump, or like the praise jump here, that's one praise big jump, and this is doable without. Oops. I just picked up the controller for the first time today, so give me a minute while I figure it out, I guess. Okay. If you can come up here still, you can do a praise jump, a dash, and a jump to get up on here. Now, this was known for quite some time, but it wasn't believed that you could do anything with it, because this jump here was too far to reach with just 2 dashes and a jump. So now that we have all of the pieces, we can actually make this jump. So we need to do a praise big jump, do a praise jump. So double tap, and then you can, I believe you can kind of order these in any order as well. I personally choose to do my dashes first, but you have to time it and get the rhythm down to charge. And when you dash, you can't just do nothing, because the game doesn't like that. It gives you a much smaller dash. So if you're holding over while you dash, you get a pretty significant dash, but you need to release before your dash is done. What makes this jump tricky is that you can't see anything. You're completely in the void, so you don't know when to kind of press over again. Because if you're not pressing over when you need to, you're not getting the momentum you need to, right? You still need to be moving across the gap. But sometimes you get more movement when you're not holding the input, and sometimes you get more movement when you are. And it's very difficult to tell when you have nothing to reference. So this is a practice that you'll need to make, and I haven't done it in a bit, so I'm going to try it here. It's a very significant time loss if you fall. I think it's like 20 seconds or so, maybe more, because it puts you all the way back down to the bottom corner of the map. So I'm going to give this a try. And just like that, you're able to make it to the end. So go back, watch my movement there, because it is quite significant. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go through a simple any percent run with that new movement, I guess. And I'll just show you the route now, and it's a little different. So, and this is probably consistent enough that people will probably be doing this at the day of the event. And this is poorly optimized dashing here. I could be doing a lot better. I'm not Praise Big Dog, but at my current time on this route is 39.9, so not the worst, but you can come right up here. Oh, that was so bad. Anyway, you'd make it to the end there. It significantly changes up the amount of time the run takes. Again, it's all practice. But now we've gone through and we have tried to settle on how else this affects the other categories. And so far, nothing has been found except for some minor optimizations of dashes, like, you know, like sections like this here become a little easier when you can make longer dashes. But aside from that, there's no significant jumps for either of the no praise jump categories. Because praise jump, we believe, is still needed for that final jump at the end. Maybe we're wrong about that. Maybe you can actually make that jump at the end without praise jump. In which case, no, never mind. That still doesn't work, because in order to get up the mushrooms, you need praise jump. So that was not really something we looked into. So no other jumps have significantly changed because of this. So the only category that leaves with some possible routing changes is the 100% route. Now, I've come up with an alternate route, and because of some routing, the original person that routed 100% was Debian Chan, and he discovered that you could in fact get all of the coins without getting triple jump, which so far hasn't been much use to us. But now the option presents is we can 100% the game without getting triple jump. And I'm going to show you the route that I'm proposing for this. Now here's my caveat before we even get into it. This route is harder in my opinion, and I don't actually believe that it's faster than the other route. However, it's close enough, or again, this is my hunch here, is that this is actually slower. But Praise and I both tested this route and played around with it a bit. We didn't world record or anything like that with it, but we did try it out some, and we both are kind of in the mindset that this is probably able to get a new world record using this route. So it is very viable, but I think if you were to optimize the current route, I believe it would still be faster than a perfectly optimized route here. I don't know if that's true. It's very close, so it's hard to tell, but no one's really been able to learn this route perfectly. It is harder, or at least for us who are used to the other techniques, this route is hard. But in case you want to play around with it, you might be able to break something open with it. I'm going to show you it right now. And this here, we're just going to go ahead normally and head across. Again, I'm not looking at my perfect movement here by any means. This is not optimal. This is just me quickly making this for the video. This here is going to go over and get this coin. We're going to drop down here. We're going to come through here. And this is just to get this coin here. Again, if you haven't seen it, we're doing a carry here, so we're keeping our double. And we need it for this jump right here. We're actually going to leave the underground. Sorry, if you haven't seen the previous video, I definitely recommend doing so, because it will give you a lot of the knowledge of what we're going to get into here. We are actually going to get this coin here this time. And right through here, we're going to drop straight down and get this coin. We can praise jump out of here. Hit this. We're actually going to go up and grab double dash. This is a significant difference from the previous route. But because we have to go over here to get this coin, we can do this now. We're going to drop straight down. charge over here, grab this coin on the way. All right, now things start getting hard. So we can go through here. We can get that coin. If you don't get it there, you can get it on the way back. So don't stress about that coin too much. Same with right here. This is definitely what makes this jump run hard, is this jump is very difficult. This is something Debbie and Chan spent a while on to see if it was possible, and it turned out it was, and it's just like that. So we get that. Again, you do have 2 chances at that. We will be coming back through here. So if you don't get it the first time, you can give it a go the second time. And once you hit there, then you really need to make sure that you get it, because in order to 100% the game, of course, you need it. So you could spend a while jumping there if you don't have that jump practiced well enough, which we do not right now. So then we can come through here. Again, you'd go up if you didn't have that coin yet. We're going to come through here. Okay. And you'd get this coin here if you didn't have it yet. We're going to praise jump up here. We're going to hit the last coin here. Hit the lights there, like the rain there. Then we're going to run up to end a level, and we're going to do that. That jump to the end. That's what we're proposing as an alternate route if we want to not go for triple jump. That's the fastest we've been able to find. But 100% no triple jump is doable. If you find any other optimizations or anything, please let us know. But this here is 0.2.2 with the updated information we have over the weekend. So thank you very much. And yeah, I hope to see you at the event. For those who haven't heard, the event has been moved to the 30th due to several scheduling conflicts. But yeah, we're going to be doing it then. Links will be in the description for the sign up if you're not already. Thank you very much. And yeah, we will see you next time.